I'm warm.
Wow. Of all the things to start, summer is barely here and we're already starting like that. Honest Psycho, Lale, how are you doing? Happy
Tuesday. I had to check my dates of the week for a second. Tifa specifically told me to not start every stream complaining about being warm, but it's summer, so I will probably complain in every stream that I'm warm. If you were here last year, yes, it's that time of the year again.
And you know, here I wanted to start like, do you hear that? The birds are singing, the dogs are not chirping but barking, because we're streaming with the window open for the first time in 3 years. And I mentioned it more times, like offline, that it might not be a bad idea to do that. And now after... Wait, are we streaming 3 years? Yeah, we had a 3-year stream anniversary not too long ago.
Yeah.
And now after 3 years, we finally have the window open. How nice. An open window. You'd think, coming from a German, you'd have every window open 24/7, but you know.
Yeah, that's kind of a meme about Germans, that we like to do what we call lüften, to air out the house or apartment or wherever you live in.
No matter the temperature.
I don't when it gets above like normal temperatures for most people, because I'm the kind of person, I'm like a reverse lizard. I prefer to be in a cooler environment.
Funnily enough, the window thing, I never really heard it until this year, but I experienced the opposite. Like usually at work, like whenever I still worked in the call center, we were mixed with the Dutch and a German team. And usually all of the Dutch people opened all of the windows, we had the doors open, you know, get a draft in, nice and cozy. And all of the Germans always complained, I kid you not, and wanted to close everything. And the moment I got up, I already got the death glare, like, where are you going? Do not touch the window. So I think it's super funny, that's actually a meme that Germans like to air out the place.
It's a working in an office environment kind of thing. Like sound, light and air will always be the top 3 issues in any work environment in an office.
Yes.
I've learned. Hello Vortigator, hello Evie, hello iBad. How are you all doing?
Everything he said. How's everyone? Tuesday coming along?
Real quick before I forget to talk about it. The lighting is slightly different, and at least in OBS preview I look more pinkish. That's because we have the window open and like the blinds aren't fully down, so that air can actually go through here. Because I'm warm.
You're just a pink boy.
I don't feel I'm that pink. The color on the camera is set up to make most sense when this thing is closed.
I don't think that's as bad really, because if I look on my screen...
I feel like I look pinkish. That could also be my shirt. Maybe it's my eyes.
That's in between your ears.
By the way, another reason why we have the window open. I realized lately that Tiff and I are yawning a lot more than usual during our streams. That's because we work full-time when we're not streaming, so this is our evening, so deal with it, I guess. But also, like, it was on Sunday, after we were done streaming and I was like unsetting up everything, there was no oxygen in the room. So
I mean, it's a small room.
Yes.
I can touch the wall from here.
So I think the fact that we didn't really have air circulation in here didn't help. Let's see how it works today.
I feel wide awake for at least 10 minutes.
Yeah, something like that.
The birds are singing, flowers are blooming. It's a beautiful day for kids like you to be burning in hell. That's basically Jack.
Couldn't you at least try to do my Sans voice?
No, I can't.
Birds are singing, flowers are blooming. Something like that.
And you know, he can't even complain because he doesn't leave the house. And
Yes.
we live on a ground floor level apartment, so it's still quite cool.
Yes, and I can still complain. I don't care. I'm still warm. Like,
yeah.
right now, I would
yes,
love a subterranean living arrangement. Like, if we had a house, this would be the moment I would tell Tifa we need to set all of this up in the basement, where it's probably nice and cooler. Skill issue. Yes, yes, I did not win the genetic lottery that makes me like this kind of temperature and tropical-ish, moist, humid air. It's not nice over here.
Unfortunately, the same. And the shitty thing is, like, I'm half Moroccan. I should be able to handle a bit of heat. But I have all of my mom's
You would think some
genes.
of your ancestors were more accustomed to temperatures like these, yes.
I have all of my mom's shitty genes. And I'm sorry, Mom. But your genes...
Screw you!
Your genes suck.
Screw you!
And yes, I am the brain. Thank you very much. I think we've already established that in like 3 years.
Psycho, it hurts me that you have to ask, because, I mean, no, but Tifa will always say yes. I do occasionally look quite pink. Usually, like when it gets warmer, like spring to like fall, I try to soak up as much sun as I can. And then my skin kind of turns this like beige. It's still kind of off-white. But in winter I turn pinkish. Yeah, that's a true assessment.
Oh, do your Sans voice again.
Jack, do your Sans voice, I haven't heard it. Something like this. Because I was trying to... No, that was way exaggerated.
Yeah, but it wasn't as...
I was talking something like this. And I was chuckling a lot because Sans is chuckling a lot. I was trying to model it on the way the beeps and boops sound when he's talking. It's been a while. There needs to be an Undertale 2 so I can get back into it. Those were definitely sounds. That's what I was aiming for. Yeah.
If you hear sounds, we're usually doing a good thing, I want to say.
Yes, I mean that means audio is coming through. Half a mission is accomplished. Now the next step is just to make them sounds that you want to be hearing. We're working on that. That's a process, if you will.
Very true. Oh, I do have something. Like, we were wondering, like, oh, do we have something to talk about? And I was like, well, nothing really happened that I can talk about, because some of it is, like, secret work stuff.
NDAs and such. We can't tell you too many details about our work.
But something did happen. For those of you that use Google Meet, maybe at work or privately, they added a new filter which adds, like, a mustache on your face, and honestly, I look really good with a mustache. I have done all my meetings with that mustache, and I will probably keep it.
And nobody bats an eyelid?
Well, of course they do, but they're used to it by now.
Okay, fair enough. I think
they know they're not.
I think if I were to use like those Snapchat-like filters that change my face, I mean, some people would appreciate that, but I think I would get weird looks and I would be told not to do that.
We don't take our meetings too seriously. We like to have some fun.
Yeah,
they have this awesome turkey one. It's absolutely amazing. I think I might post some pictures of that one in Discord if
Please
I can do that some more.
Everybody needs to see you as a turkey.
I look great as a turkey too, but honestly, that mustache, I would have a biscuit with myself.
A biscuit, not coffee. She's going straight for food.
Straight for the biscuits.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you go like on a first date and you only get a coffee, like that's
Can't tell you.
Like,
we have on our first date.
That doesn't do it. We had a pizza from Ditch.
That's like a pretzel bakery line over here in Germany. We like pretzels as snacks. They also sell like little pizza snacks. Was it that? I don't recall.
Yeah, we had that.
I was too focused on everything else in my life happening.
When it comes to food, I also we had something like a sausage with bread, but that was on the second day.
Tifa on her first date with me said she had sausage. I don't recall it being that way, but your words. I just discovered Dropbox and I'm loving it. If you are using Windows, you might want to check out OneDrive. I used to be a fan of Dropbox until I learned that Windows 10 and 11, I don't know about 8 and stuff, have OneDrive built in, which is basically like Dropbox, but it's built directly into the operating software, which I use occasionally. Like, all our stream settings are synced to the internet in case anything ever happens.
True.
Yeah.
I'm actually sort of shocked Dropbox is still a thing. Like, I remember it was like really big a couple of years ago, and like everyone...
It was one of the first, I think one of the first like service providers like that.
Well, it could be. Everyone had like a Dropbox account and you could send things to each other. And like at some point it kind of died, and I don't even remember how or when. But it's still a thing.
I think when they started wanting money for it.
Oh,
check
that
the
could
pricing.
Be. It used to be a completely free service. Then they like cut down the usage. You had like a few gigabytes, I think, for free.
No, 2 gigabytes is free. I think that's like OneDrive. I'm not sure. How much do we have? We also got the free
OneDrive,
plan.
I have no clue.
I think it's also like 2 gigabytes. Yeah, something like that.
I also get free storage from work, so perks of working
in corporate structures. Like a lot for Lightroom and OBS, I can finally put my loots. Is that how you pronounce it? My presets on my phone and PC would have taken 800 years. Now it takes 400. I drink to that. Drink with me.
Hey,
I look very big.
It's a cut of 400 years.
Exactly, that's twice the speed. Sometimes that makes all the difference. I like it when things go fast. Yeah. We record every stream locally. That's also what I upload to YouTube, which is why you can watch us in 4K because Twitch can't get their shit together.
Can we add a mustache filter to that?
Can we add mushrooms? No. My favorite letter is X, Tifa, not mushrooms. Mushrooms are cool, but not like that. I probably could if I knew how. No, I was gonna say, somewhere behind me in that sideboard thing, there's a whole box with external hard drives.
Oh yeah, that's off screen.
And when I first archived stuff from the PC on there, I plugged it into the wrong USB port. And then it took like 10 hours to copy over like 5 hours worth of footage. And then I accidentally used another port and then it went 3 times as fast. I was happy about that. It doesn't make sense to me. But I mean,
whatever
both the ports I used should have the same capabilities, but it works. Now I always use that plug. Tifa, you know what also always works?
I was thinking of a saying, but don't look horse in its mouth.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
A gift horse?
Yes.
No, not a gift horse.
Yes.
That's not the saying. Or that's not the correct saying.
Thought Jack had face paint for a second. See, I do look a bit more pink than usual. No, it's the lighting, and I'm really warm. Yes. How are you doing, Hawk? Happy Tuesday.
It's not correct, Hawk. It's absolutely not that one.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think what
it... Just cause of a window light.
Indeed.
Tifa, stop trying to get out of it. What happened the last time we played Omori? It's time for your recaps.
Last time we played Omori, we are currently playing as Sunny in the...
The last time we played Omori, we played Omori.
We played more of E.
Yes, recap. Wait till you heard her version. But yes, recap.
No, this recap is going to be pretty good because there wasn't that much technically. We're currently playing as Sunny. We're in the real life world.
We believe.
We were at the point where Hiro was about to come back from college, and before he came home, we've run some errands together. With
errands for normal people.
We've run some errands with
errands
Kel
for normal people
to help him out. Then, before Hiro came back, we realized, oh, Basil is missing. So we decided to go look for Basil in the meantime. We actually managed to find Basil, who was being bullied by Aubrey and the gang. After we beat all of them up with pepper spray, basically.
We didn't beat them up. We disabled their ability to fight us by spraying an entire bottle worth of pepper spray into their combined faces, dealing tremendous damage.
Which we stole from Kel's mom.
We borrowed it.
We got pressured by all of you to steal the pepper spray from Kel's mom. We are innocent.
We have video evidence of all of it.
Yeah. Aubrey kind of went into like, oh, don't come near me, blah blah blah, and then pushed Basil into the water. Basil, I'm guessing, couldn't swim. I'm not sure why, but after stalling for a long time.
What felt like an eternity. I have a feeling it was just seconds in game, but yes.
Probably we decided to go in, or Kel forced us to go in and save Basil, which almost made us drown as well, but fortunately our hero arrived, saved all of us, we went home.
But
do you mean but?
During our fight with, I'm guessing, anxiety, existential dread, whatever it is, it was actually Marie we were seeing that saved us. It turned out to be Hero once we gained consciousness, but it was the dead Marie that we saw.
Yeah, small detail, but Hero saved us.
Small detail, cast of 5 characters. Small detail.
And now we're deciding to buy some flowers for Hero's mom, who is sad that Hero doesn't get to spend the first night at his place, and we're gonna hang at Sunny's house because it's like the last day before we move, or the last day before we move.
After Hero re-earned his nickname yet again by saving us and Basil from drowning, we had dinner together. You also skipped that. And we met...
small details, like it's a recap. It's not a tell me about every single minute that happened in stream cap. You gotta give me a point here, like come on.
Can you leave your just watch the VODs energy at home, please?
Oh wait, out the door, watch the VOD energy, but you like repeat every single minute that has happened during a recap.
Every story beat,
but that's not a recap.
I think that's literally the definition of a recap.
We walked 6 steps to the right, 2 steps back, and then we took the pepper spray, and then we walked to the living room.
As if you can count to 6. As if I can count to 2.
You may have a point.
Anyway, after that we had dinner with Hero and Cal's family, which was very sweet of them. His mother went through a bit of a thing because she was having high expectations about getting to spend time with Hero, which were ruined because Hero wants to spend time with Sunny because Sunny is moving in 2 days in the game. And now we were planning to go over to our place, Sunny's place, but to make Hero and Cal's mom feel better, we also want to get her flowers. And what could possibly go wrong if this group of friends now goes to buy flowers and then goes back to Sunny's house?
Absolutely
which
nothing.
Is where just about every horrible thing seems to be happening.
And I want to say though, I bet it might be illegal to pepper spray minors, but it really saved our butt. Like, I don't think we would have survived that battle otherwise.
I think randomly spraying anybody is considered illegal in most countries.
Is it?
I would imagine so, yes. I would, however, also say that spraying people with pepper spray, then we are ganged up on by 5 or 6 youths, one of which has a baseball bat with nails stuck in it. I think that is considered self-defense.
I think so too.
Yeah. Yeah. Something like that.
So every time I see M-Fly, I read it as motherfucking lie.
That is not true. It's my favorite letter is X.
I have to admit, there was a time where I saw it as exactly the same because...
the best head
Who
ever.
was it? Yes, the best head ever mentioned it. Like I came in as like Tifa M-Fly, that was my old username.
And he read it out exactly like that.
And he was like, M-Fly, my motherfucking lie. And ever since then I have a hard time like getting over that.
My trick is to read it as a word, mfly.
Tifa motherfucking lie. Hey, only the truth for me, man.
Yes, she would never lie to you.
Of course not.
Never. Ever. Unless oftentimes she does.
When have I?
I'm legally not allowed to say. NDAs and such.
There's only truth and learnings for me.
Learned from her experience to not do certain things, yes.
Most of the time, this also counts as educational streams.
Educational, I believe there's a difference. Since I've set up the game in the background already, once again, serious note, this game has a ton of trigger warnings for a good reason. Please pay them attention if those are things you would like to be warned about.
Boo! Don't boo Jack, he's trying his best. It's okay.
I don't think... I mean, I don't know, but I like to think that the boo wasn't for me. It's my headcanon. Also, who's everyone's favorite character so far? Mine is Hero. Because Hero gives other people cookies.
That is true. Hero is really
cookies
sweet.
are great. Yes.
Is Hero my favorite out of the friend group? I have to admit, Kel is also really growing on me.
Cal is a close second for me.
Like, especially at the beginning, I was like, Kel, a bit too much of a kid. Like, not sure if I really like him as a favorite character vibe.
I think there's gonna be a plot twist where Cal is actually much deeper than you might think at face value, because he always seems like the happy-go-lucky kind of person. Hey, let's hang out,
he's kind of
let's
like
have fun.
trying to cheer everyone up at times too, and I think that's really sweet.
But I think that's not because he's like simple-minded or doesn't have a deeper side to him. I believe we're gonna see a moment where it's actually confirmed that he isn't just happy-go-lucky. He has thought about all the horrible things that they've gone through, like the loss of Marie. We still don't know much about. But he decides to be like this because it makes him and others feel better. I think that's gonna happen. And even if it doesn't, I appreciate his positive energy. I like having people like Cal around me.
Yeah.
In my life, Tifa is Cal a lot.
Aww, how sweet.
It's true though.
But I think I'm going to agree with you and vote Hero for now. Or the Elder Sprout Mole.
Oh, no. Characters. In terms of like, I don't dislike any character per se, at least not from the main friend group. I think they're all nice people in some way, shape or form. If I could choose, Hero and then Cal. I also like Aubrey. I think, despite all the bullshit she does,
I like the difference between when we were friends and how she is now. Like what has happened in between her.
Yes, and based on the memories Sunny as Omori seems to have of her, I think when we get into the details about how exactly Aubrey turned out the way she is currently, I'm not gonna condone what she does, but I'm pretty sure she will have my sympathies. Like,
I mean, she already has it from the bits.
Yeah, but like even more. Like now it's like she dealt with trauma in a seemingly unhealthy way and she turned out to be this way. I can understand that. But I think there's going to be even more on that. I think. Okay.
Mary seems to be a crowd favorite. I have a hard time picking Mary. Because, okay, I mean, I'm gonna describe it in a way that may not sound too nice, but Mary is kind of like a flat line in the game. Mary is the same. She's like the caring sister, but nothing really happens with Mary. And I mean, sure, that is because, you know, Mary is dead right now.
Yeah. I think I would imagine at some point during the game we learn that some level of idealization is in there.
It's like holding on to those good memories we have of her, which is very normal.
Yes.
Think of the good times. Yeah, that might still change a bit, but every time you meet Mary, it's kind of the same scene that is replaying. Like Mary's like, oh, how are you guys doing? Take a rest, have something to eat, which I think is really cute. But that's kind of like the whole focus. You don't get much more about Mary at the moment.
I have a feeling she's gonna get a third dimension when we learn about how she died. I think that's when we get to see other sides of her. I would imagine. A literal flatline rip. Too soon.
Basil can freak off. What do you not like about Basil?
Also, and I bet thanks for being.
We would, thank you for hanging. We would never pepper spray anyone, by the way.
No.
I mean, not never say never, but...
Not unless I have to. Yes. I also want to learn more about Basil. Basil reminds me a lot of myself, actually, when I was a kid. To an extent up until today, because I keep saying it occasionally. I show that occasionally. I can be very socially awkward, and then I feel very cringy almost immediately afterwards. And I believe that is only a fracture of the things Basil is dealing with. But I think that's there too. Like Basil knows that he is not like acting the way he would want to. I was gonna say normal, or like normal kids, but I don't think there is a normal.
Well, Basil, just like Sunny, is kind of stuck in this sort of depression thing. Basil just has more lines.
Yeah, and this might sound horrible in a way, but I fully understand that both Basil and Sunny are suffering. I think they're suffering in different ways, but every time I see Basil's like character art, like his face where he looks like he's in anguish, like in pain, that gets to me. With Sunny, because
Sunny doesn't change his expression really.
He's not as expressive. Like, I know it's there, but it's like lingering in the back of my mind. Like, when shit is gonna happen, because I'm pretty sure it will at some point, it's not gonna shock me, but Basil's face being like that is more of a constant reminder. And I fully get that that is just like my perception of things. Because Sunny being this way is also a sign. Like,
well, for now, I'm still sticking to Mary dying on like a staircase. Probably because she fell off or something. And I think maybe they were all playing with OMORI and Basil. Somehow
I think
something
Basil
happened.
and OMORI were there.
They were definitely there. Mary maybe tripped, fell down the stairs, broke her neck, I have no clue, died. OMORI and Basil feel responsible, guilt, they saw it happen, I have no
Hero
clue.
feels responsible to a degree. I think that's why he became a doctor. Or wants to become a doctor.
True, that's actually what he said, because he wants to help save people. Maybe Hero came in later and couldn't do anything anymore because Mary was already too late, carrying that guilt with him and therefore wanting to become a doctor. But OMORI and Basil are definitely the main characters in the death of Mary, because from the cutscenes you've seen, those two are definitely connected by the same trauma, and not like, oh, my sister died, but like the experience itself.
The game makes it seem like that, yes. I agree with what you said. I don't like, because in the past in my life, when I have talked to people about traumatic experiences I've gone through, I get very stuck on words sometimes. So I just want to say, just because, like Tifa just said, and I also say, like Basil and OMORI seem to be the most hurt by it, the most affected. It doesn't mean the others aren't suffering. It's not a competition, you know? But
well, no, obviously every single one of them is suffering, but I think OMORI and Basil have a deeper connection to it.
Yes, and I think the game also seems to show that theirs is similar, if not the same, because it seems to manifest in the same way.
There's definitely guilt.
There seems to be a connection, like with a stranger, Basil version, whatever, the shadow thing, kid, also alluding to that, and like the black. We don't know yet what it is, so I'm lacking the words. The anxiety, the fear. Like taking similar shapes visually, I think that's connected.
Yeah, but it's the same. Like you have those cutscenes where Mori goes like, "Oh, do you see the same things I see?" Basil like doesn't manifest the same thing for you. And I'm thinking staircase, by the way, because every time we actually fight that anxiety being, it's on a staircase.
Could be.
It could be like a coincidence, but I think that staircase has something to do with it in the end.
Or maybe it's
We're always
just,
on the staircase.
Yeah, but maybe it's just the fear of heights still lingering. Like, that's not the main cause of it feeling like this in the moment for Sunny, but it is a factor into all of this.
I mean, yes, that could be. I play.
Yes, you do. Are you ready, Tifa?
I'm ready.
Video games. No. I like that analysis. Thank you. I have no idea how close we are to anything resembling the truth.
Wait. We were gonna buy flowers first, I think.
Sunny, you want to go home already? But it's not nighttime yet.
Okay, yeah, we are.
Also, Tifa skipped the most important thing about last time we played.
What?
We played with Hector.
That is true. That is an
The
important...
game lets you pet the dog. It's amazing.
That is an important...
How long do your VODs stay up? 2 weeks. 2 weeks they do. I have to go back and watch because I have to go in an hour and I want to see your gameplay up till now. You will only see the last 2 or 4 depending on when you catch it, but they will be on YouTube at some point. Probably early August or something. I think, given the current release.
It's gonna be a bit.
Did you just skip all of these lines?
It's the same, like, oh, I have a pet rock too, do you want to clash?
Did you just skip the lines?
These are all the same, this is not...
It's not the same. Don't do this to me, I need my lines. Oh, dash.
Oh, they actually picked something else. Let's see if they rotate.
Ah, my nose. Another disadvantage of having the window open.
Okay, she rotates.
Allergies. It works. Not doing anything tonight when I'm back, so I'll catch up. That is very sweet. Thank you very much. Tifa. She isn't lying, she's just skipping text, which irks me. It's a pet peeve of mine.
It's just, it's not any story stuff. Oh, that took forever.
Is OMORI again or was it yesterday? Tomorrow? Look.
OMORI?
Again? Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Honest Psycho.
We do OMORI on... Ooh, darn. On Tuesday and Wednesday, and Phoenix Wright on Friday and Sunday. Except for next week.
Except for this week.
Or this week.
OMORI today and tomorrow and Thursday. Ace Attorney. Because vacation, starting on Saturday. And we have to get up super early.
1 week again.
Are you winning at least?
This one is hard. There's no pattern. Like, I don't see the pattern.
I'll get to join for more time tomorrow. Yes. Nice.
Okay, you picked the last one.
I was not paying any attention because I'm not involved in any of this because you skipped my lines.
There was no lines to skip. I have a pet rock. I see you have a pet rock.
It's not
Do
the same
you want
this
to
way.
clash?
I'm clashing with you right now. Stop.
Oh, we lost.
Also, before you do anything else, turn off your phone.
My phone.
Tifa played RuneScape on her phone before the stream. And it's still on and it's flickering, and every time the animation on her phone changes, I'm thinking the stream is breaking for some reason. Addict.
It's only flickered because I went into the lobby. I was online the entire time. AFK farm. You know,
imagine being to a point where you AFK farm while streaming.
I AFK farm in the train. I AFK farm at work. I get so much. Actually, I did not get so much done at work today. Absolutely not. But I have this really cool boost. You know what? Never mind.
Tifa, you disgust me. Also, I'm really warm.
I just gotta click once every 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Sigma grinds at maximum efficiency. Imagine having to work at work.
Hey, there's only so many hours in a day. Gotta be efficient.
So, Tifa, the world needs to know, per day of, let's say, 24 hours, how much video game time do you usually get?
Oh, do we also... Get that thing out of my mouth. Does that include illegal gaming time?
That means she's probably farming 24/7. Thank you, back to the studio.
What if I could?
You have to do the pretty boy voice.
Hey, what do you know? That was a good battle, but maybe you need a little more practice. We did it, Roselat.
Tifa, what does illegal gaming time?
Well,
I was gonna pass that whole section over and just ignore it, but...
Under illegal gaming time, I mean grinding while streaming.
Playing video games when she wasn't supposed to, I guess.
Grinding while doing dishes, or while under the shower, or at work.
Or while doing dishes under the shower
I only need
at
to press
work.
once every 5 minutes, so if I leave it running and just like go press for a second.
Imagine like standing
I don't have
in the shower, like lavering yourself up, you're fully soaped, and when like you
I
wash,
can't see.
you quickly like rinse off the soap of like your index finger so that you can touch the screen to click, and then you go back to showering. I feel like I don't know you sometimes.
I don't usually do it, but currently I have this boost going on, which is limited to like 20 days. And everything I gather goes directly to the bank. Do you know how much time that saves? You don't have to like run back and forth or keep an eye on it on when your inventory is full. Like, it's amazing.
Read the rest of your line, Tifa.
I need to make use of that. I already did.
No, you didn't. There was a new line.
You're the best.
Now, oh look, there's a character here.
This text is new. Life's been kind of stressful lately, but people watching out here helps me put things into perspective. I might make it a habit to come to this park more often. I guess sometimes all it takes to relax is to stop and smell the roses. Where does he see a rose? This is all he said. Hey, is that a bedrock? I have one too. Do you want to clash?
Yes.
Let's do our best. Sounds fun. Yay. Go, Rose lad. I believe in you.
Who asked you to improvise? Read your lines as they're written. Why do we pay scriptwriters? Now, Jack on controls. Can I beat him?
How's your grind in Diablo going, Hulk?
What was your opening move the first time around?
Paper.
Let's get dangerous. Okay. What was the second move?
Scissors.
Let's see if this is scripted. I'm just that good, what can I say?
It was gonna be paper. Excuse me?
First try. GG easy.
I literally gave you the answers.
GG easy, no rematch.
Roselet, are you okay? There, take a good rest now. That was fun. Thanks for challenging me. I guess I need to train Rose lad a little bit more.
Nothing?
I like how he has sparkles around him.
He's a pretty boy. He's that pretty, he sparkles. Like I do when my forehead gets all sweaty. Almost at level 69. Nice.
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 You're gonna keep that until the season restart, right?
I think it was something like this.
Hey, flowers. Oh, get sunflowers.
Flowers. Flowers. Flowers.
Maybe you need to talk to the
Flowers.
cashier dude.
Flowers.
Oh, look.
Flowers.
I did not see that coming. Did a bunch of PvP last night and got a new horse cosmetic. Nice.
Horse cosmetic glitter? Probably yes. Welcome to Fix It, where you can buy stuff and fix it yourself. What can I interest you in? Buying... Oops, before I forget. Sunny, here's some money for my mom's flowers.
Oh, look at Hero being responsible.
You didn't think I would let you pay for it, did you?
Yes.
I thought you were maybe a bit like your brother, yeah? You get 10 bucks from Hero. Wow.
Do we get to keep the change?
Do we buy her 1 flowers?
No,
Or 5 flowers?
Get 5. Let's be fair.
This is money. Fix it copying off IKEA. Buy it and fix it your dang self. I actually never had issues with stuff I bought at IKEA. I consider myself lucky.
Excuse me? You know, actually, you know what the issue is with buying stuff from IKEA? You. You are the issue.
Carry on. Get it out of your system.
You don't wanna... You don't want to say something about that?
No, I'm giving you room, Tifa.
When we just moved into this apartment, like what, 7 years ago,
Something
I
like
think,
that.
we got a lot of things like the closet and things.
We had to get all furniture because this was when we first moved out. Yes.
Well, not when I first moved out, but first time we actually got into like an apartment thing. We used to need to just buy everything. We got most of our closets and bed and everything from IKEA. You know, the manuals are easy enough, but this dude is the most horrible person to build anything with. that almost cost us our relationship. I kid you not. It was absolutely horrible. Like, he doesn't take instructions, he doesn't want to read the manual or admit he's doing something wrong, and then he's doing it off, and then you tell him, and then he doesn't do it, and then like when you're several steps in, then you have to redo everything to like redo it. And yes, IKEA is like Monopoly or like Mario Kart or struggling. It's a test of your relationship.
I'm just vibing to the music.
Because you can't say anything against it, because you know I'm right. You are the most horrible person to build anything with when it comes to IKEA.
So, my version of the story is, when I get something at a place like IKEA, I unpack all the boxes and then I look at the manual. And then I don't read all of the manual to begin with, I go through it step by step. Because if I read the whole damn thing, I'll get confused. I'm a simple person. I do it step by step. There are steps for a reason. Tifa does things different. And we both believe we are right in how we tackle these issues. And that's when we clashed. Yes, Tifa?
We have a closet with a door that doesn't fully fit because he was too stubborn to accept help and wanted to do it alone. And every time I close that door and I see the bit that is off, because the door is a bit like this, so especially in the bottom left corner, you can look into the closet kind of thing. I look at it and I'm like, yeah, that was Jack. And then I look at my closet that I made out of anger, like I just grabbed all of the shelves, put it in a different room, and I'm like, I'm gonna build this myself and you do not touch it, and it looks great, of course.
Maybe it's because I had everything almost done until I did make a mistake. I was fixing it, and when you came in, threw a tantrum at me, I threw a tantrum back at you. Then we threw tantrums at each other, and I said, you know what? It's standing. I don't give a fuck.
Maybe one day, if we ever buy anything new at IKEA again, we're gonna do an IKEA building stream.
We will buy 2 of the items.
And then you can, no, we're gonna build one together so that you can see that I'm absolutely correct.
No, if I can avoid building things with Tifa, I will. It's not good for anybody involved. No.
No, IKEA where I am. I see what you did there and it's brilliant.
I would love for ultra handability. That would make life so much easier. 7 years ago, how long have you been together? 12 years and 1 month.
1 month?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true, it's a May. You are, for once, actually correct.
As per usual.
No, I can't even say anything about that. I never
Cute!
remember.
I know, right? I'm adorable. Too late. I already own it.
Like, at this point, it seems like a waste to break up, you know? It's been so
Exactly.
long.
Cost-sunk fallacy. Need to stream where you both build the same Lego set and see who is faster. That could be nice.
That could actually be kind of interesting to do.
Maybe one day.
If I ever buy Lego, chance is small, we might actually do that.
And then we both set up. I have like this overhead hand cam, and when Tifa steals my pieces, and then I can say, Lego, my Lego. Can you believe it? I thought of a wordplay before I thought of all the other words to say before I get to that punchline.
We already got the script ready, just we need to do the whole thing, apparently.
Yes. We almost broke up when Tifa stabbed Jack's back in the Pokemon Black and White Nuzlocke. Yes. That was...
That was not even as bad as the...
Forget Black and White.
Things.
Platinum. Platinum. That was my peak. Watch it. It's on YouTube. Go to our YouTube channel. Watch it. Just go to our channel, look for the Platinum playlist, check the last video, the last 60 minutes. That's all you need.
True, we never actually continued after that.
We did. We finished
Like,
Pokemon Platinum.
Yeah, I won. I remember.
It was a co-op run, but yes, I won.
Also, I once built a desk for my ex and all she did was complain the whole time.
I should have seen the signs. Yes. But
Did
now
she
you
not
know.
even help?
Now you know. Was it Platinum? Yes. Yes, it was.
Yeah, true, because Platinum was
The distortion world part, where Tifa got out within like 30 seconds and then she watched me get stuck in there and lose everything for like 90 minutes and you should have just gone up.
It was like 2 steps up. Okay,
yeah, imagine telling me.
Oh, look, a cup of tea.
Mm-hmm. My eyebrows weirdly itchy. I lost the Nuzlocke but claimed victory. Yes, I did.
You should play. Actually, no. Platinum is the game that we'll never play again.
No. I don't like Platinum per se, and I don't ever need to play it again. Awesome! I'll get that packed up for you right away. Mom's gonna love these flowers. Let's drop them off at my place, honey.
I'm sure she will.
Let's do that. Let's drop it off like you dropped your love for me when we were playing Pokemon Platinum.
There wasn't that much to drop at that point.
Bitch, please.
Sorry. You know I love you.
At least now you admit that you lost. Yeah, Tifa did. I won.
No, I won. I think I have the sticker on the crown.
What crown?
On the crown that I can see from here.
Yeah, crap, that's actually hers. Should have cleaned up. Play with Hector! Give the mom the flowers, but first play with Hector.
Alright, we play with Hector.
Do you want to play with Hector? Yes.
Yes, we do.
Always. Look at how cute Hector is. Oh, really quick, talking about dogs, like Hector. During my lunch break, I try to take short walks to get some sort of movement during the day because desk job. And as I was walking around outside today, on my way home,
you saw a Hector.
Little bit. This guy walked past me with this, I don't know what breed of dog it is, but it was like medium-sized, white and super poofy. It looked like a real-life version of the Undertale dogs. And it looked adorable. I wanted to pet it so bad, but I didn't.
I think I know which dog you mean, but I have no clue what the race is.
The Undertale dog.
Somewhere
yet.
Yes!
Then it's that. And then I found the whitest, fluffiest, Undertale-lookingest Samoyed that exists in the world.
They are so poofy and so adorable.
Yeah. At the same time, I feel like if I pet the dog, his neck will get longer and longer and longer and longer until it comes back out through the roof, through the ground.
That would be kind of cool to see.
Yes, but it looks like it's getting pretty late. We should probably head to your house right after this. That sounds good to you? Yes, it does. Another thing Tifa skipped during the recap, we met Sally. My best character.
Oh, the baby. Small details.
Where is Mom?
Probably in the room with the baby.
Okay. For a second I thought this was the grandmother's room. Welcome back, Rock Hector.
That was so sad.
I hope we find him at some point.
When Cal dropped it.
No. Hey Mom, I got you some flowers.
I can buy myself flowers.
No, I can have my son buy me flowers, Miley.
You can fuck right off. Go play with your friends.
No.
Oh, are these for me?
All 5 of them.
They're beautiful, thank you.
Hero, you're such a charmer. Just like your old man.
Technically, we bought it, but sure. I'm sorry for overreacting earlier. I know Sunny is moving away soon. Try your best to keep in touch. Friends are harder to make the older you get. That is very true.
Mom, that's so depressing. We'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure you will be. Take care, Sunny. Know that you'll always have a home here. Oh, that's so sweet.
Please tell me in the good ending we get adopted by Cal and Hero's family. Flowers, Hero. You always know what to do.
I don't even buy her flowers.
Why would he if he has Hero do it?
That is true.
There's only so many flowers you can place in an apartment.
Yeah, I personally love flowers, But I find them such a waste of money. I'm sorry.
This is true. Tifa very early on told me that instead of buying her flowers ever, just buy her chocolate. So I do
Not
that.
even chocolate, just buy me food.
I can buy you food. I like food too. Wow. It just hit me. It's been so long since we've been inside your house, even though we live right next door. Time really flies, huh? Yeah, it sure does.
How long did we take from
Let's go inside. After you, Sunny.
one place to the next?
It's spring or fall, where you see the sunset, you blink, and it's night.
Sometimes that actually happens.
So, Cal, hero, over there is where my sleep paralysis demon lives. Over there, on the other side, over yonder, is where I store the poisoned steaks. Whoa, this place is cleared out, Sonny. Your house feels a lot bigger now that's nothing there. There used to be a couch here, and we'd... There used to be a couch here where we'd watch TV. We'd all come over every weekend and watch cartoons in the morning.
That sounds like so much fun.
Yeah, and this is the stain from that one time I spilled my orange Joe. Marie got so mad at me. Well, that's because a cat stepped in it and walked all over the house. Oh yeah, huh? How do you see this when it's this dark?
Well, you can see the stain.
Barely. There's no power, but somehow the microwave still works.
We actually had a discussion about that the other day, and I think you had a really good point. That
the microwave working was in his head.
Yeah, and that's why he also got sick, because he started puking afterwards because he ate raw steak. That microwave never turned on.
I'm guessing, I don't know, but maybe he was like on autopilot, you know. I have steak, need to cook steak, can't cook, use microwave, turn on microwave, eat.
I think you might have had a really good point there.
No, man. 2 fools, 1 controller. It looks like it's getting too dark to go see the treehouse. That's okay. Maybe we can come back tomorrow.
Yeah, the treehouse.
Yeah, that was the whole thing on why they wanted to come over.
Okay.
Wait, I have an idea. What if we just stay over for the night? It's gonna be our last time in this house forever, right? And when will be the next time we can spend the night with Sunny like this? I'd love to, but Mom's not gonna be too happy about it. She'll be fine. I'm tired of waking up at night because of Sally's crying anyway. You're gonna wash dishes with Mom for an entire week, aren't you? You deserve this. Well, that's true. I'll probably be fine. We live right next door, so we'll only be a walk away. Yeah, what could go wrong in this house, huh?
Sleepover. Nothing's working, but we're gonna have a sleepover.
I remember this hallway. The closet was to the left, and the piano room was to the right. I wonder if the piano is still there.
I like how they have the exact same house layout, by the way.
It's like a company that keeps making the same type of house, and you just order it from like a catalog or over the internet, and then they bring the piece and they just assemble it.
It makes sense. I mean, they do that here as well, but it's like, oh, I remember the entire layout of this house. Your layout is exactly the same.
Yeah. Eyes. Wait, are there eyes in the room? Or do you just mean heroes? I'm beginning to look for eyes. Oops.
No, I
what?
don't think so. Don't think so.
This is OMORI. There could be random eyes somewhere. I was trying to find the eye emoji, but eyes stay. Okay, thank you. Whose eyes are those eyes? How can eyes be real if mirrors aren't real? I still wonder if a piano is still there. I'll go on ahead and see.
With our eyes.
With his eyes even. Sorry, it's fine. No worries. I hate this. Do you think we hear this ringing sound because something is happening that stresses out Sunny / OMORI and he gets like a sudden tinnitus in his ears? Because
I
it happens to me
think
occasionally.
Hero pressed the low key or the high key button on the piano.
No. That's the dumbest explanation I could possibly think of. Spot on. See? Me, right? Not Tifa playing like a keyboard. The most annoying sound. Pianos don't peep. Yes, exactly.
I'm saying it was the piano key. Especially since Hero now says, don't judge me too hard.
Don't judge me too hard. I haven't practiced in a while.
This is like when someone goes like, oh, I'm so horrible at this. I absolutely can't do this. And then they
ace it.
They absolutely ace it.
Why do I have a feeling he is now gonna be sad because that was like Marie's favorite song or something? Show off? I guess I still got it. Maybe not. Hey, Sonny, that reminds me. Do you still play the violin? Oh, that's not here. I guess I already packed it up. There was this song you used to play with Marie. It still gets stuck in my head sometimes, but I don't remember what it was called. You two would play it over and over. We'd even hear it from the house sometimes. What was it again?
I have one song stuck in my head that I had to learn back in high school on the piano. And I have no clue what it's called anymore, but I still know the beat. I don't think I'll still know the keys, because back then I wrote the notes on the keys and I just remembered the order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's how I played the piano.
That's how I would play too, because I don't hear notes, I can't read notes, I have very little musical talent.
Yeah, it took me like 100 times to like learn the order. It's like
I know that song.
I forgot the name of it.
I've got 2 strong arms. No. Yes.
No.
Okay. Let me quickly Google this.
And otherwise you are way off note.
The song you're thinking about is... I have no idea.
Google search.
Google wants me to think it's Billy Swan, I Can Help, but that's not the song.
No, that's not it.
I will need to find this out during our next break. This is otherwise gonna keep confusing me all day.
I'll just Google the do.
I will download, like, what's this app called? Shazam, where you hold it to music and then it tells you what the song is. I'll quickly download it during the break and then I'll hold it into Tifa's face and then she can mumble the song and then we will know. Oh wait, I should give you control back.
I was gonna say, I'm clicking but nothing happens.
Walk around.
Oh.
Try to find the violin. This bookcase has been cleared out. One of 2 old grandfather clocks.
Also,
they stopped working a long time ago, but Mom likes to keep them around.
Look at how high the ceiling is, by the way.
What does Tifa do? Check the bookshelf.
If I don't check everything, you're going to complain that I don't check everything.
Cardboard boxes.
Oh, what if you're skipping dialogue?
Cardboard boxes.
I mean, don't those curtains look super intimidating?
Little bit. And all of a sudden I'm getting really sleepy. Really, Tifa? Maybe we should call it a night. That sounds good to me. I have to get up early for my morning jog anyway. So, where should we sleep, Sonny? Probably somewhere in your room, right? I remember you used to hate sleeping alone.
Shouldn't we first ask their parents?
Nah. Yeah, that sounds fun. We can sleep on the floor if anything. Let's go find some blankets. Hold on, Cal. Wait for me. I don't like this.
That went awfully normal.
Never ask your parents for permission.
Malix, how you doing?
First of all, happy Tuesday. It is in life often easier to ask forgiveness than for permission. So
I like how we heard that yesterday. I don't remember in what movie?
At work?
Series?
I have no idea.
It wasn't something, it doesn't even matter.
Hero can cook, swim, play piano, and goes jogging in the morning. When I'm grown up, I want to be like Hero.
Did you know that everyone hates jogging?
That's not true.
Have you ever asked someone about their best run?
No.
Well, if you do, they will always tell you the fastest time when they were done with it.
Yes, because that's an accomplishment. I see you attempt at a joke, but you are so disgustingly lazy. I will weed out the roots before they can touch the earth.
No. I used to run for a long time and it sucks.
So Tifa, tell me about your best run.
No.
So you didn't. Tifa
Yes,
just
I
said
do.
people that are running will tell you about the best times they had. I asked Tifa, so what was your best time? And then she doesn't.
I did track and field for like 5 years.
Tifa, sit like a human. Thank you, Hulk. Thank you
you.
very much.
I don't think I have moved in
An
a
hour.
full hour, actually.
Yes, thank you for that. Alright, thanks. Just been busy at work, sitting here eating dinner while watching you play OMORI. Thank you.
What's
very
for
much.
dinner?
And yes, please tell us what is for dinner. My friends almost missed the scene here, so I think you're gonna miss it. Can I say something, but not spoil it? Just like, hey.
Yes,
wait.
please.
Yes, please.
We're
Yes.
very good at skipping scenes, so if there's something where you think, hey, they're not gonna run into that, please give us a shout.
Yes, please do. Hey, Sunny, we built a bed fort.
That's so cute.
I hope you don't mind. This was all Cal's idea. I had nothing to do with it. By the way, Hero, Sunny and I got you a gift.
Aww.
Cal gave Hero's gift to Hero. Lamb chops and potatoes. Have you ever had Korean braised potatoes?
Oh, that is so good.
Now I made Tifa hungry. We tried that a little while ago because we had this gochujang paste laying around. It's like crack. I'm addicted to these potatoes.
I don't think that would go well with lamb chops, though.
Depends on how you spice them, I guess. But maybe not.
Fair. I'm not a
Still.
big fan of lamb chops, but enjoy.
Yes. I've had them once where they were well made and I loved them. Most of my life I've had them badly prepared and then I didn't like them. So enjoy.
Fair. I mean, there's a reason why Gordon Ramsay always makes people make it. It's like a bitch to prepare.
I don't think I've tried it, but it sounds good.
It is so good.
Tifa posted the recipe in the food channel on our Discord if you want to check it out. It's good.
Oh yeah, I did like last week or 2 weeks ago.
Working and lurking, Ranger. Thank you for being here. Thank you for working and lurking, and congrats on being second.
Enjoy
Hope it's
your
gonna be
Taco
nice.
Tuesday.
It's Papa Chip's Chip off the old block cookbook. I forgot about this.
Didn't we buy that for Hero?
Yes. Yes. Do you remember this?
Yeah, I remember paying for this.
Yeah,
Now
with
that you
my
mention
money.
it.
Yeah. Sit like a human shouldn't have a limit.
I can
It
only
does
sit so much.
because of you. I'm just saying. No, of course I do. Man, I remember when I wanted to be a cook. It seems so silly now. Hey, you were pretty good at it. I see you, Ranger. I see you. And not like the Avatar Na'vi people. I see you. And you can still be a cook, Hero. Nah, it's okay. I don't have time for that anymore. But you really like to cook, don't you? And people have to eat, right? So, like, why not?
I hope that Hero will still go towards being a cook.
I want all of these characters to live the happiest lives they possibly can. If Hero wants to become a cook, let him cook. If he wants to become a doctor, let him doctor. If he wants to do both, let him do both.
I mean, that is true. One is not exclusive to the other. You
Yes.
can still be a great chef. But I want Hero to do what he feels his passion is, and not
Yes.
because he feels like he have to. Because he's
Yes.
like becoming a doctor because I think he feels like he has to.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't end up hating that job. Like the energy to go through with studying for all of this and becoming a doctor because of this is like one thing, but then actually doing it is a different ballpark. My headcanon is that Hero is going to study nutrition, helping sick people with special diets. That would be nice.
Oh,
that sounds really sweet,
that
actually.
could also be a thing. Then he can combine the best of both worlds.
Yeah, you can still cook pork chops while doing heart surgery.
I mean, you have a point.
I mean, yes, but if I take it literally, just because you can technically cook while operating on somebody, I don't think you should, and I think most countries have laws against that.
Are you sure?
What if you accidentally like confuse the steps and then you spice the heart instead of the pork chops?
We need some... What do you sometimes peppermint?
And now we trim the fat? Oof! Shit.
Don't confuse which meat is meat. I mean,
exactly.
it looks the same, right? There's like a rib, or there's a bone.
Please stop talking. Thank you.
Only because Malix is eating. Actually, no,
Do it
not
for
because
me.
Malix is eating,
Do it for
because
me.
you're the one that brought it up.
Tifa, do it for me, please. Not every stream needs to be about cannibalism.
Who said anything about eating the person, though?
Why would you categorize the human body in different types of cuts of meat otherwise? Just because you didn't say the thing going all the way there, you went 99% of the way.
I haven't done anything with cannibalism in a long time.
I brought this on myself.
You gotta
Thanks,
give me some
Alex.
credit.
Haha.
It wasn't about cooking people. Not eating them. It's not cannibalism until you consume them, right? Right?
Tifa, if eating them is cannibalism, you went to cannibalis. I haven't done anything with cannibalism in a long time. BRB clipping. Yep. The things she says.
You know what I mean.
I swear, I promise. I did. You can hear it if I play with it. Wait. I did put a piece of paper up there to remind me of the steps I need to do before we go live. Like refocus the camera, don't forget the lights. Nothing on here says talk about these things. Officer, I only cooked.
You guys always like blame me. But I'm never not the one anymore that brings up cannibalism. I've brought it up like once, maybe 2, maybe 3 times. And then somehow I get pulled into a talk about cannibalism. And then it's like, oh, Tifa is into cannibalism. Like, I go along with the flow. It's all of you.
No, it's you. People, I think, listen, if it's not okay with you, just let me know. But I think I can speak for everybody when I say the following. It's you. It's 100% you, Tifa.
It's not me.
No, it's you. It's definitely you.
Gotta go soon.
Chat, please make sure they don't miss the scene before Sunny goes to bed. Thank you for being here. Have fun doing whatever it is you're gonna do next, and I hope we don't miss the scene.
Sorry, we often get distracted a lot.
Because of this.
Is there something we need to do for that scene? Like go somewhere?
Probably is. I don't think it works that way, Cal. Tifa makes the cutest snoring sounds. I forgot there even was a missable scene here. No. Nothing to do, just good for the story. I hope we will get it. And thank you, Psycho, for taking it.
We'll make sure to get it. Thank you for telling us there is one.
He's such a fast sleeper. Always been that way, I guess. Thanks for letting us sleep over, Sonny. I bet it's pretty hot in this empty house. Especially without Marie. I'm sorry I couldn't be there for you more. Everything feels so different now. But it seems like you've pretty much stayed the same. It's kind of relieving, to be honest. Not always the best thing, though. It's really nice to see you again. I just wish Aubrey and Basil could be here too. Anyway, I'm sorry for ranting. It's getting late, I'll probably have to sleep soon too. Good night, Sonny. I'll talk to you in the morning. Aww.
This kind of... Oh.
There's no room for you.
I was gonna say, it kind of looks like we now have to sleep on the floor, but there is a bed. Okay, now don't go to bed. This is so cute.
Hero is sleeping soundly. I have a strong feeling we need to explore it.
Try to walk down the stairs.
I saw it coming and I still hated it.
Hey Sonny, this is a note from Mommy. Remember to brush your teeth every day. Love you.
Hugs and kisses. The bathtub. An ordinary houseplant. Nothing special about it.
Wow, stop hurting its feelings.
It's very special.
Walk down the stairs.
In a moment.
It's down the stairs.
Oh my god.
Oh, did Marie...
Oh, I thought it was gonna be worse than that.
Tifa is an cannibal. I will
Thank
only
you for
look
that
at the
clip,
title and
Thank you for that clip.
And not watch it.
Or is it they have to start to snooze when in an instance I forget? Psycho, you got this. Tifa just exactly. She's just a chef. I have a feeling it has to...
Just to jinx myself
That's why
some more,
he doesn't go inside that room.
Oh. Well, we've already been in there.
Yeah, but this is why he doesn't go in there, because that's the music room. Because that's where Marie and him used to play music.
Makes sense.
Fireplace. Their nails stuck between the bricks.
I'm gonna say one thing about this, because I have to, but if I would cook like a part of myself, yes, I would eat it. There, I said it.
Tifa, it cost you absolutely nothing to not say this.
Oh no, I got it out of my system.
Tifa, why?
True, I'm a vegetarian.
Same.
But if I cook meat for someone, I'm not a meat eater. Tifa can cook, but not eat it and cannibal.
Lale, being in exactly the same situation, I hate it, but what you just said makes sense to me. You have explained to me what Tifa was trying to argue earlier. Thank you. We had such a good run, Tifa. P.S. I don't know how to cook meat, so I hope nobody asks ever. I do. I don't like doing it though.
I don't really know anymore. Haven't really made anything with meat in years. What?
Did you?
No. I was looking at you.
I opened the fridge expecting to have a please no mistake kind of thing. But then the lights completely went black. Like it was pitch black.
Okay.
And a person or something was standing behind us looking at us.
Oh, that's slightly creepy.
Yes. I wish you had seen that.
I will watch the fallout.
A microwave. I hate all of this. I hate all of this. Okay, family. Tifa is a cannibal. Thank you for that clip. I repeat, no electricity, but the microwave still works. So does the fridge. See? Maybe they're battery powered.
I doubt it. You forgot the isn't.
Yeah, it's a typo, it's fine. Okay, I've tried to go every single place. Some family photos.
Did you try to go into the garden? I didn't see.
Yeah, we can't.
Okay.
Mom's to-do list. You don't feel like doing chores.
What do we need to do for the scene? Or why do we need to go?
An old computer.
Also, for a second, Hulk, I thought in the link you said it actually said cannibal, but it says habanero.
It does. Esteemed golden habanero forehead.
Yeah, but I just saw like, it actually doesn't matter.
I think you sleep when an instance happens. Okay, next time we wake up we can explore more.
Oh, I thought it was before we went to bed. My bad.
A very comfortable bed. Would you like to go to sleep? Yes. I hope Sunny gets a good night's rest.
And...
Okay, we get a cutscene. I'm guessing one is Sunny, one is Omori. Yeah.
That's Omori.
Yeah.
It's like a passing it on kind of thing.
My question is the headspace in his, like,
Head?
I think it is in his head, but is it a dream? Or does he just like close his eyes and live in his fantasy? Like, is he actually awake?
Could be both.
But consciously having those thoughts?
I think it's both.
How about we explore this place after a short break? Because I need more water to cool me down.
Sounds like a plan.
BRB.
We're back.
Indeed we are. Also, hello Shrift, congrats on being first.
Shrift, how are you doing? What?
I just gave her the gamepad back and I'm taking it again. First of all, we check with the snake. Then we see if there's anything else here.
There's nothing new here.
A single bean on a plate.
There's nothing new here.
I still find
besides the squishy egg that's still there.
Cat watching us slightly weird. Can we leave?
No. Oh. Yeah, we're not going back there.
The door is locked.
Do that again.
There's a movie on TV. 4 boys are walking on the railroad tracks. Nope, it's locked. That was creepy as hell. The room's haunted, yes. Now you may leave. How are you two doing?
We ain't going there.
I am warm. Other than that, I'm good.
Yeah, especially since, or during the break, suddenly it got really warm, it feels like.
Because you moved.
How are you doing?
Gonna go, check the VOD later, love your tea for Jack. Really? Her first?
Love.
I'll take it.
Have an awesome rest of your day. Thank you for hanging. And kick butts at whatever you're going to do.
Yes, or have fun, depending on what it is.
You can do both.
Do you see that we're all alone?
Yep.
Literally.
Should we go? We should do the flowers.
Check the mirror. The cannibalism videos went viral. You know, I've been trying to genuinely portray myself as the best possible version that I am. But if that's what it takes, Tifa, keep going.
That's why I just got a DM asking for recipes.
Please don't. Please don't even make those jokes. And if you ever do, please don't even reply to these people, just report them. A floating mirror. You're all alone. Do you want to play hide and seek?
Why not?
Yes. How do you play hide and seek with yourself? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Ready or not? Here I come.
Check the other mirror.
EVM fly.
Found you. Do you want to play again? No. Okay, that was a thing that has happened.
I'm gonna go check how the
A thick fog envelops the entire forest. Okay, we can't go this way, that's a thing. Who needs friends if you have a mirror? I know it. For some people that's enough. Go west. Okay, that's not it either. Sorry, I can't join a criminal organization. Technically, not criminally.
You're always part of our criminal organization.
Yes, never found guilty. North?
We came from north. Oh no, we came from the tree.
You come from north. Oh, so north it is. This is where the water was. A pail and shovel. Oh no, please. Do I want this in my life right now?
Omori, you're here. I'm so glad you found me. Kel, Aubrey, Hero, all the children are gone. There's a thick fog enveloping the entire forest. Everywhere except here. Maybe our friends are somewhere across the water. Let's find them together. Do you want to join me? No.
Yes.
What if she's like the person who after you die brings you in this boat to the other world?
The cool thing is, even if Tifa has the gamepad, I can just press buttons on the keyboard.
Thanks, little brother. I knew I could count on you.
Like, she is the ferry person on the river Styx, and now she delivers us unto the underworld. Possible, but I think we're supposed to be doing this.
Don't they say the person who will transport you looks like someone you know?
My thoughts, Jack.
Calm you down?
Not necessarily. I don't know.
I'll keep you company so you're not alone. I know you really hate that.
How sweet.
Are you gonna swim?
Yep. Right after this panic attack, I take it.
Oh, we're scared of swimming. Or of water. We're probably scared of water. Steady your heartbeat. Don't be afraid. It's not as scary as you think. We overcame our fear of...
You are no longer afraid of drowning.
Drowning. That was it. I mean, legit fear. Legit fear.
I think all fears are kind of understandable, but yeah.
This is like the creepy line in the water where sometimes you have like wave, wave, wave in the sea and then all of a sudden different color, completely flat for like this line and then it goes back to like a different color and then it's like wave, wave, wave. I find that so weird. Water
confuses Tifa sometimes.
Yeah, but it looks so odd. It's like, why doesn't the wave break? We're having a real life OMORI moment here with light flickering.
Tifa, by moving her hand, just... Can you stop doing that?
It's just being caught. It's the lights behind her screen. Like, that's kind of creepy.
So, first things first. I'm gonna turn it off for a second. Let me try to fix this. BRB?
Yeah, BRB.
BRB.
Because now it's flickering. And we're back.
And now back down again. I think I fixed it. I hope I did. If I turn off again, then you just have to watch us after dark. Or in the dark? Whichever makes more sense. This is a lot of water. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Stream's haunted. Yeah, it's OMORI's fault.
It absolutely felt like it for a second.
There's nothing here. Also, you don't get to point at the camera anymore. Only I get to do this. Because when I do it, nothing happens. When you do it, the lights go off.
I'll keep my hands where you can't see them.
Please do.
Oh?
I don't like all of this fog.
I don't like seeing shadows in the fog.
Okay.
Wanna run into one?
I guess. If you can find one. I don't like any of this. Further north? So it's supposed to be a seagull.
I don't think so.
That sound?
Doesn't sound like a seagull.
A ruined house? An unmade bed. It hasn't been used in years. A dirty wardrobe. It's empty inside. Something stares at you from the other side of the screen.
What is this, the ring?
It feels like it. An ordinary houseplant. Its leaves are hard and brittle. You found dead batteries. Okay.
Let's take them along. Nothing else there?
Check the lamp next to the bed. You can't reach it. Okay. A stool on the side.
Oh! Did you see that?
No. Wait, there was a person.
Someone appeared in the corner. Was standing here. Okay, it doesn't return. Oh! More people walking there.
I kind of wish the game would just go with cheap jump scares so I can just freak out and not be psychologically traumatized. Now you both saw something the other didn't. Yeah, I caught it on the moderator laptop screen. I don't like it.
Is it an egg? Oh.
Shattered pottery. Dirty wardrobe. It's empty inside. An old fireplace. The inside is completely black.
Just like my soul.
Check the picture.
That's not disturbing at all. This poor photo, it's barely holding itself together.
Why do I think that's Sunny's family? But this is like a... Why is only Marie's face not scratched out?
If that even is Marie.
That is Marie, 100%. Okay. It's a light tower, right? There's no light here. A pair of binoculars. Do you want to check the view? No, but let's go with yes. Something is gonna jump scare us, isn't it?
I'm expecting something to appear.
Good thing I have a limiter on our microphones because I might shriek. The jump scare is gonna happen when we go out of his screen, right? Because you expect to see something creepy now, but you wouldn't expect it to be done when you're done. Check the left and right sides.
That goes a long way. Are we supposed to see anything, or is it like look at how big this is.
I have no idea. I guess not.
Guess it's just to show that we're gonna drown if we keep swimming, because there's no land.
Well, how about you keep going up for a moment?
I already reached the top.
Did you?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell. Alright.
Or it's going to happen now when I press B. Oh,
okay.
I guess not.
Alright. Check the hat. Empty cans.
Wow, we can't even pick that up.
A coat rack.
Check what?
A broken lamp. The hat on the coat rack, but he doesn't. You can't interact with it.
Clothes? No.
Alright. Sometimes a lighthouse is just a lighthouse, right? Maybe there's nothing weird about this.
Guess?
Up?
Suddenly there's a lot of...
Why are you collecting ghosts?
I don't know, I feel like something happens.
If you get 5 ghosts, you get the 6th one for free. Where are we?
I do not know, but at least we're not swimming. Omori, I'm so proud of you. You swam all the way here, even though you've always been terrified of water. But there's still one big thing you're afraid of, isn't there? Something a little bit harder to overcome. Waterfalls. I don't know why, but I'm getting Breath of the Wild vibes when you make it to...
A little bit.
The Water Kingdom.
Welcome to Zora's Domain, Omori style.
Like that path, there's also like this bridge that you follow, and that seemed to have been us. And like these lanterns showing you the way.
I really think this is like a passage of the dead kind of thing.
Is there an apple in there?
Kind of look like it. Didn't recognize this part of the game, but now it's coming back to me. Alright.
I feel like we're going to be in for a ride.
Yeah. I Didn't think you'd be this far so fast after Sweetheart. Pro gamers. What can I say?
There wasn't that much in between, honestly.
Well, a little bit, but unlike Ace Attorney, this game is a bit more clear with what you expected to do.
That is true.
And we found Basil.
Can I talk to...
No. You cannot talk to your party members. No.
No.
Because Marie isn't a party member, I'm guessing. Why you walk the long way around?
Because maybe something will still appear.
Scenic route. Is it just me or is the fog getting heavier?
What's the window in the...
Wait, I'm bracing for something to mentally scar me. This seems like the perfect lead up. It's dealing with your fears. There is a little bit of happiness just before this moment. We get to spend time with Marie, and now it's gonna go straight for the jugular of our feels, isn't it?
Maybe the last thing is like music. Because this is the curtain that was in the piano room.
His final fear is death or losing people.
I mean, we probably haven't played the violin since Marie died. I'm not sure if they mentioned that. But seeing how Marie liked music, I don't think we still have.
Yeah.
OMORI, it seems that you have forgotten something important. Are you okay with that?
No.
I'm not too sure. You've seen this curtain once before. The last time we went to the lake. This is my stop though. We are the ones that transported Mary to the other world. I know I shouldn't have come. It just gets a little lonely without everyone. It's not my place to say anymore, but I hope you're still there, Sonny. I really miss you. You know, I was joking when I said that.
Have we seen those curtains before?
I just told you.
Tell me again.
Piano room.
Oh, that's why the room has such a huge ceiling. Yeah. Okay.
Goodbye, little brother. Damn, we actually did. I feel like we send her off.
Do the thing. I swear, teeth are going sideways.
I was waiting for the animation to...
This place is new.
Again, the staircase.
It's a ladder, you fool.
Ladder, staircase, comes down to the same thing.
Staircases are ladders for your hands. A ladder underwater.
It's anglerfish!
I also don't like those.
Anglerfish are so cool.
Mm-mm.
I really love the way they did the...
I'm good without anglerfish. Bye.
They did the design here.
They look a bit sad.
Welcome to...
Welcome. So we need...
Yeah, we need to.
Keyhole. Yes. Interact with the hole left behind by the key. 6 keys left.
First frog.
You rabbit. Waiting for something to happen? Rabbit. What I just said? There's a hole here. Go into the hole? Go into!
We did that the last time too.
Wasn't it just look into?
No.
Okay. We are in Basil's room. Scratched. I swear, if you accidentally leave without checking everything, I will be so mad at you.
I was trying to get in between there. Wait, are these the pictures with Mary in it?
Scratched out every single picture of Marie. Yeah. Basil's photo album. Because if you don't have if you don't see her anymore, it doesn't bring back the pain, right?
That's a bit sad. So he did have them after all, probably.
The jellyfish look kind of cute.
They kind of do.
Toolbox.
The lanterns are adorable.
Oh, it's jellyfish lanterns. That is really cute.
That's really cute.
This lane's couple only, kid. Come back when you've got friends. That's hurtful, actually. Hey, kid, you want to go somewhere cool? You should go to the Last Resort. It's the hottest, trendiest place to be these days. I can take you there if you want, kid. It's all the rage.
For free?
Come on, don't be shy. I don't bite. No. Not yet. Sure, let's not explore this area. Gumshoe working in toll booths. Always has. A little bumpy, but not all that bad. Come back anytime, kid.
Was this for free?
Yes.
Okay, just so you know... Actually, we're coming here later. I now took a cab to get all...
It's a cow dog fish. Talk to it, talk to it.
Roman cow.
That's you.
Roman.
Roman.
No, amu.
Sorry, I don't speak cow dog fish. Look, it's a clam. You found one clam, of course, because it's a literal clam.
Hey, this looks like a... Oh.
No.
Never mind. Look at all the money laying around.
Can you stop stealing the seafood? Roman cow, so far one of my favorite designs.
Endless highway.
Yeah, you... Talk to the taxi driver, you're stuck here.
No, it's literally an endless highway.
Yes.
Interesting.
And one drives you back to the toll booth, the other one, yeah. No. No. Talk to the other one, you shouldn't have gone back.
But this is new lines.
Yes, but you shouldn't press yes, is what I was trying to infer in you.
Oh, that's fine.
Hey kid, you wanna ride back to the deep well? I'll drive you as much as you want. It ain't a big deal to me. I get paid salary.
But if we say yes, then from there we can probably go to the resort again.
No.
Fine.
Talk to the other taxi guy.
Which other taxi guy?
You've walked through the screen 3 times now. Yes, we want to go somewhere cool.
Oh, here's the Last Resort.
Yes. That's what you get. Motion sickness from the walking in. You good?
I'm good.
Now please don't leave again. Honk, honk.
Cute. Is this Kel?
Hey, I think so. Hey, OMORI, there you are. Where you've been, buddy?
Now, where have you been?
While you were gone, everyone got tricked into signing contracts. So, we all have jobs now.
What is this, Pinocchio?
We're growing up so fast. My job is to point people to the Last Resort. That's where I work. Okay. This is giving me massive Freddy Fish vibes. You know what I mean?
A tiny bit, yeah.
There it is.
Do you see the city in the background?
Yep.
The skyline.
Also, I'm super miffed that it's still watermelons for the items and not a pineapple. SpongeBob reference? No?
Yeah, I get it, but...
But I gotta say, this job thing isn't all it's cut out to be. So why don't we get everyone to quit and get the heck out of here? Hero's been traveling a lot for work lately, but I know for sure that Aubrey's working on the 5th floor for Last Resort. We should go find her first. I like Cal's thinking. Quit your job, get your friends, travel the world.
I would do that immediately.
Hey you. Yes, you there with a stoic expression. You look like you want some fresh milk. Fresh from Sea Cow Farms. It's the freshest fresh milk and surely be refreshing for only 500 clams.
Nah.
I think we're
Okay.
good.
But you're going to regret this once-in-a-lifetime offer.
That's a job for Aubrey.
I was afraid he was going to say that.
Hey you. Yes, you there with the stoic expression.
Okay, it's going to be the same
I
every
have a
conversation.
very unique soda made from the finest of butt peaches. I'm talking about the world-renowned butt peach soda. Yours now for only 600 clams. Okay, but you're going to regret this.
I want to know the rest of the items, but let's not buy any.
Hey you, yeah, us.
You want to pose at this very unique and handcrafted cardboard cutout? It'll only cost you 100 clams.
Maybe when all of our friends are there.
That sounds like a good idea.
No regrets.
Remember how I was talking earlier about me and Tifa yawning a lot? Now it's getting to me, and the window is still open.
It's just getting really warm in here now.
Mm-hmm.
Could I interest you in an honest-to-goodness, completely organic bottled water? We're having a liquidation sale. Get it? No.
Do these
I offer
items
you 1 clam.
are these items actually worth it? Because I doubt that somehow.
We're gonna find out
You
later.
look like you love danger. Got some good quality dynamite just waiting to be used. For the low price of 1500 clams.
No, thank you.
Buy that. It's an item.
Yeah, we don't know if he's trying to rip us off yet or something. Why are you... Oh,
I was trying to press a button, but... Hey, Marie! Look who finally decided to show up.
these goo men seem very trustworthy.
I get all of my drinks from the goo men outside of my apartment.
I think they're trying to give us tourist prices.
Yeah, I feel like it's a ripoff.
OMORI! It's so good to see you again. What is it, OMORI? Aren't you happy to see your big sister? We literally just sent you off.
Wait. Do you know what I just realized?
What?
When we see Marie now, she's in color. Like Cal, the headspace color scheme.
Wasn't she before?
Yeah. But when it was about her being dead, she turned black and white, like OMORI is.
Yeah.
I feel like that's on purpose.
Probably, yes. I don't think they ran out of ink.
Who called you the brain earlier? Do you think that's because Sunny or OMORI is Sunny but dead inside?
Not sure if it's for that reason, but something along the lines probably.
It is very much so on purpose. I have a feeling.
I don't think they do something not on purpose in this game.
But I'm not telling you why. Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate that. No, that's just OMORI being OMORI. You can't blame him for the way he looks. Anyway, as I was just saying, working pays for bills, but it's not very exciting. So me and OMORI are gonna go get Aubrey and Hero, and then we're gonna...
Find Basil?
Oh yeah, we still haven't done it. Oh yeah! That's what we were going to do.
Going with Tifa's theory that they probably just ran out of ink.
Yes.
Like, oh, we forgot.
Imagine the plot twist at the end. That nothing in this game actually has a deeper meaning. And it was all just a prank, bro. I would be so pissed. I would be actually mad.
Always happy to help. Let me know if you need anything else, okay?
Nah, don't worry about it, Marie. The boss loves me. We'll be in and out of the last resort real quick, no problem. It's always magenta.
If you say so, guys.
Come on, Omori. I can't wait for you to meet the boss. He's awesome.
Is it him?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Roger that.
We saw the gator dude before on the containers.
Hey, there's a joke sign. Check it. Grain juice. It's not for kids.
I bet it is.
No, it's not. It's beer. What lies at the bottom of the ocean and twitches?
What lies at the bottom of the ocean?
And twitches? Honest Psycho, this joke is specifically for you because I believe you're the only German here other than me. Zitteraal. Those electric eels, for everybody that doesn't speak German, electric eels are called Zitteraal in German, which if you translate it back into English, literally means twitching eel. I don't know why.
Speaking
Like
of
that.
twitching
What?
eel, my knee suddenly twitched together.
Your knee.
My knee.
But it was a whole body thing. How big is your knee?
A nervous wreck. That's actually not too bad. Excellent! We recorded the joke.
And you got ramen. Nice.
That's actually a pretty good one.
You're Renby.
Man, that's one good joke. What a good freaking joke.
Yeah, about that. Arguable. I didn't see it coming.
I think it's good.
That's for the snake with a hat. Jorge.
Or a different way of
Or
spelling
George.
George. Who's
Hey,
George?
you kids here on vacation or are you one of the staff? With all of this construction going on, they can at least invest in some uniforms. Cool. Don't forget to save!
Oh yeah, good point.
Yes, Tifa. Also heal.
Oh, it's nice to finally take a break. Are you from the city too? You look like a couple of city kids. The food is good, but the sewage is horrible. Am I right?
That's sewage.
Oh,
is
it has a
there
creepy face in there.
Face. You're pretty sure this pool is haunted. Do you want to go in? Yes.
Let's save first.
Okay, fine.
Talk to the dude, then save, and then go in.
Hey.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, it's just Charlene, Tifa. Wow.
Charlene looks like the creature that's looking at us in the TV.
Charlene is probably based on me when I just step out of a shower before I brushed my hair.
Hey. No splashing in the pool. Okay?
Okay,
Yeah,
now,
about that. Let's actually splash in the pool.
now
Heal
we
first!
save. We are healed.
I want to see what food it is.
Oh, that is a different thing.
Ah yes, some raw seafood. Would you like to eat some? Hell no.
Is that cannibalism? No, it's not, because we are not the fish.
I would argue it's for some of the underwater creatures here though.
Kinda, isn't offering that cannibalism?
Jury's out on that one. What are you doing?
For some reason
my
you're moving.
For one clam.
Excuse me? This is why you'll never be rich.
Pool's haunted, let's jump in.
I'm not sure if I would jump in that.
Don't like that sound?
I don't like that sound. Oh, suddenly happy.
Ghost party.
Ooh.
Why is Marie not here?
Too soon, Tifa. Too soon. If you don't eat it yourself, it's not cannibalism. We've been over this. True.
That is true. But I feel like offering it...
Before you do anything, pick up the... Oh. Thank you. I like the music. Ghost party.
Oh.
5 keys left.
Let's go into the hole later.
Do the thing. It's gonna disappear later.
Fair, but can we get back in?
There's a hole here.
We just gotta
look into the hole.
Jump back in the pool, worst case.
I don't like it. There we go. Now you can do whatever.
Yeah, I thought maybe we'll go to a different area again.
Ah yes, some nutritious candy. Would you like to eat some? Yes.
What if we're stuck forever in this world then?
Too late. Now you cursed us. You and your friends feel like new.
Ah, some raw seafood. That should be illegal,
A
right?
single block of tofu.
Ooh, what's this? Hearty soup.
What's that super colorful thing on the tree in the top right?
Piñata.
An extra large portion of junk food? No.
A jello?
Some questionable gelatin.
Ooh, look at this.
A very long hero sandwich.
Looks perfect.
I would love it.
Pickles. Oh.
A perfectly roasted chicken. Delightful shaved ice.
Shaved ice.
Ives?
Ice. Space tube food. Out of all of the things on these tables, I'm not sure if I would go for the space food, but
Same.
let's check out the piñata for you first.
Wee! 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 Woo!
Where's Aubrey?
I think we have to come back here with Aubrey actually to smack him. Ghost party!
Well, we have... Oh! Wait.
That's really cute actually. I think you have to try to talk to the
I'm
floating thing.
trying. There's no talking.
Let's watch. Man, that was so difficult.
I was trying.
You can't talk to the top hat ghost. It's impossible. Game's broken. No, it's a wonder nobody ever pointed this out before.
I was trying.
My goodness, what impeccable timing. I seem to have found myself.
It looked like you were trying to get water out of your ear. Like
I'm moving.
and that stressed out your body so much you just...
No, I just did like some background sound effects.
I seem to have found myself in quite the predicament. I've sent letters to a number of acquaintances, asking them to attend this elegant feast of mine. But as of this moment, not a single invitee has made an appearance. Not one. This is preposterous. A lesser ghost would be enraged, but my finer senses tell me that they may have simply become lost on the way here.
But
Here.
what if something happened on the way? What if
Possible.
they died?
Can ghosts die?
You know, because it's like, never mind.
Can ghosts die in this game?
You're no fun. That was a good joke.
No.
You see, when I send out my invitations,
They can die of cringe.
But yeah, it was a good one.
And my favorite letter is X, is the home of cringe. Only the finest, handcrafted, toppest of the qualities of cringe. Usually.
I had forgotten to include directions to the venue. Being a true gentleman and host, I refuse to start this party until all of my guests have arrived.
Already ate some candy
Yeah,
though.
too late, I ate all of your food.
Would you be so kind as to help my guests find their way here?
Let's accept it for now.
Thank you, good sir. Here are some maps with directions to my party stamped with my own personal top hat. Seal of approval.
Oh, I want to see that stamp.
You got 6 spooky maps.
Please, deliver these maps to each of my guests. They will then find their way here on their own. Surely.
Well, one is here.
That's
Party Jash. I'm Jash, of many talents and master of many trades. How can I help you today?
buying
A sparkler,
poetry book. We still have 5 of these.
present,
That's not what you wanted.
confetti, rain cloud, air horn. That's
Who
it.
invented this?
Rain cloud could be handy. Inflict sad on all friends. Wanna buy one?
Yeah. What's the dandelion do?
Removes emotion.
emotion. We have a skill for that.
We have one. Best shop NPC in the game. I say we buy a rain
He's
cloud,
cute.
honestly. But then again, it's only a OMORI that
Yeah.
really has a big benefit of it. We'll probably come back here anyway.
Sounds good. I have a feeling the 6 ghosts are somewhere in the previous area.
Well, I'm not gonna go out of my way to specifically look for them now.
Yeah, let's get the rest of the party. Let's go get Aubrey.
Yeah, Aubrey. Aubrey.
Yes, Tifa, are you okay? You're gonna need to backtrack for the ghosts. I hate backtracking.
That comes another
Oh, look
time.
at the shark boss.
We have a mermaid ice cream going on the right there.
This is still a mermaid, man.
Ice mermaid.
Is it an ice mer or an ice maid?
Good question.
Mer-ice? No, it's nose. I think you were nose.
Nose goes. Nose goes. Oh,
Nah. You serious? Not again. Don't worry about it. That won't be a problem.
what?
Aren't you tired of getting thrown out, kid?
You never threw us out. Or is he talking about Kel?
I have no idea, but I don't like him, so let's beat the snot out of him.
Kel probably has been thrown
Try
out.
to, at least. Omori feels ecstatic. That looks creepy.
That's a pretty creepy expression.
Gator guy gets rough. 21, 24 damage. We can take him. Do they respawn? I hope they don't.
We can find out
Pish
after.
posh. Look how much health we have. Did they change our equipment, by the way? Because look at how many juice points Cal has.
No, we just leveled up a lot.
Did we? That much?
We
Gator guy is going down!
going down, down.
600 clams, Tifa.
Okay.
Please. Please stop picking up singular clams.
Okay, now let's
raw
eat.
seafood.
I hope it's just like seaweed and stuff.
I really don't like sushi. And see
Even-
if he's back.
When I was still eating meat, I could never eat raw fish. The mouthfeel, the texture just...
They respawn.
This is as far as you go. Mr. Jawsome is not gonna be happy to see you again.
Jawsome.
Jawsome is an amazing name and I'm jealous of it.
How about I call you Jackson?
Doesn't quite have the same ring to it. But thank you, that's really sweet of you.
I tried.
Karate chop.
Eh.
Cal is
Wow.
playing slots. What?
He won money?
What?
That would probably be me.
Suddenly gambling stream. Right in the heart. Oof. We can take it. No, Omori, stop riffing.
It's okay, Kel probably has him.
Megaphone, nice.
It sounds like something.
Cal, focus on the alligator assaulting you, please. That'd be good.
This is a life or death situation.
Today, I accidentally bumped into one of the staff, so she called me an nincompoop and headbutted me across the room. Who knew headbutts could hurt so bad? I sure didn't. That was Aubrey. Had to be. What is Lulu supposed to be other than cute?
A raccoon? Think I booked the wrong bus. This isn't what this place looked like on the advertisement.
Hey you. Could I interest you in an honest-to-goodness, completely organic bottled water?
Have you ever seen non-organic bottled water?
Is that kind of like bath water now?
No, because bath water has been used in a bath.
I mean, all he needs
But
to do
all water
is
organic. Like, doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but if he now just gets an empty bottle, holds it, and puts a lid on it.
Yes. It's an empty bottle.
Get the air out.
And it's still not organic. What are you talking about?
Well, we're underwater now.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. The water bottle is always filled with water until it's fully like squished.
I thought you were going on about, oh, then the air is still in because science, and then water can't go in because like pressure, and I'm like, well, that's why you leave the air.
What kind of a smartass do you think I am?
That's why you work. That's what I thought you were going for.
Spot on impression of me actually, but not what I was going for.
That's why I said, well, let the air out first then. Because in my mind we had that whole conversation.
No, we didn't. I actually already forgot that we're underwater technically.
You know, bathing water because we're all in it.
Yeah. It's weird if I think about it too much. Let's not think about it. You are woolly, by the way.
You win some, you lose some. At least that's what one would expect. Not me though. I just lose. All the time.
Organic things contain carbon in the molecular setup, so water technically isn't organic. But the plastic bottle is, because plastic does have carbon in it, and I said the opposite. Shrift.
I'm glad you studied this.
Thank you for correcting me. Now this stream has done its educational portion for today. You are right, yeah.
Bork. This place is the dumps.
Bork. Oh, isn't that Space Cowboy? Space Boyfriend? Space Husband?
No.
Next to the... What does crispy sound like?
Crispy.
How do you make a crispy voice? Well, you do the voice.
Next time I decide to take a vacation somewhere random, we might need to check their ratings first. I don't know, is that what a crispy
I actually do it a lot.
octopus
Plastic
looks like?
isn't or wasn't alive at one point, so it doesn't fit the criteria either. But couldn't you argue that the plastic was made from oil? The oil at some point was like a dinosaur or something. Therefore, the material the plastic has been derived from was a living being at some point. Or is that not as far as that line of like thinking for this criteria goes?
I'm gonna stay out of this.
I mean, that's a genuine question, I don't know.
This joint just ain't cut out. This joint just ain't cut out like these folks are making it out to be. On my clam's back, you hear?
Haha! Loser.
Tricked, yeah. That's a good point. Sometimes they happen. Wait.
I feel like this is the embodiment of you.
Yeah, this is me on Monday morning when I'm just about to roll out of bed like... Wait.
Or on Friday after the week is done.
Wow. Paying for a VIP treatment here was the best decision I have ever made. I just came back from an exclusive all-you-can-spend buffet, and I even heard there was going to be a tofu fundraiser tonight. You can count me in. Does my face look as weird as it feels right now? I maybe shouldn't do this too much.
The gator guys.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of messed with them, so...
This place is amazing! I'm having the time of my life!
Okay, we're gonna run for it. Oh, fuck.
Tifa, what's your fundraiser for? Cannibal things?
Of course not.
What are you doing in here? You're in breach of contract.
Exactly, Hulk. What are you doing here? Aren't you in breach of contract? I don't think so, but...
We can fundraise to legalize it or something.
Why is OMORI so ecstatic? What do you keep doing that OMORI keeps feeling this way? Because it's not helpful.
I have no clue, but Kel
Are you
keeps
passing
playing...
to OMORI by any chance? Because if so, stop doing that.
Hey, we won quite a bit of clams. Are we gonna make this?
Cool, but I'd rather you don't do that and instead we keep attacking.
But look at how happy or how much damage he does.
That's the improved follow-up from Cal Omori. Do we still get the same effect if we pass it backwards? So from Omori to Cal? Heal, please.
We need to leave for that.
I mean...
Oh, welcome to...
Blank. If it's blank, we need the N. Let's pick it up. Wow.
No.
That's weird.
Oh no. Let's walk this way. So we already knocked... Ah, he's back!
Of course he is.
Ha! Running.
I don't really have an answer for your point, Jack. I've been had.
No, you haven't.
I guess
You
you
have
could
not.
say that you have been... biologied.
You have not, don't worry.
Where was your daily portion of cringe?
Run past him.
What's the run button? This one.
Your speed!
Aww, this
looks so
Squidward
sad.
looking person is looking really sad.
Day in, day out, it's all the same. Whatever, it's a job, I guess. At least, it would be if I ever get paid. What is this, slavery?
Basically, with extra steps.
Octopussery?
I think it's still slavery if you do it with an octopi. An octopus, multiple octopi, I think.
That's kind of sad.
Hello, Mewtwo
Mewtwo.
best fan.
How are
Happy
you doing?
Tuesday. How long are you guys going to stream for today? Somewhere between 5 minutes and another hour. It completely depends on how long we can stay awake with this weather.
Probably... Well, I was planning on giving the end sign in like roughly 10 minutes because I'm getting really warm in this room.
Week.
So, not too long.
It's random. What's your favorite Omori character, guys? Hero, followed by Cal. It's
Yeah.
a squid, not an octopus. I did not mean to offend any members of the octopus family.
Agreeing with that answer because funnily enough we had the favorite Omori character discussion earlier.
Exactly, we came prepared.
So indeed, we have prepared. Who's your favorite character?
What's a spaghetti sound like? You do the voice one.
I think I'll do the sound effects.
Wait, spaghetti are really thin, right? So, wait.
Also, wait, how is that a spaghetti?
That's the name. That's what I'm getting inspired by.
Also, it's spaghetti one.
Spaghettone.
I don't feel like that's an I.
No, that's an
It
I.
looks more like a one.
I need to tilt my face because spaghettis are long, right? Not wide.
But I zoned out and zoned back in when you were saying you talked about
Who's your favorite? You, Shrift. You are my favorite Omori character.
Hero.
Hero and Cal.
Yeah. Hero first though.
I like every character so far, but Hero and Cal have a very special place in my heart. You ready for the sounds?
Yeah.
This guy next... Wait. This guy next to me is up to something fishy, but I can't put my finger on it. Do you have a finger?
It's like when you try to slurp a spaghetti.
I hate that sound, it makes my stomach churn.
I love the sound.
Hummer, hummer. If I'm counting this right, man. Hummer, hummer.
Yeah, I don't like you.
My
That's
sisters and I own a small cafe on the highway east of here.
No, you don't.
You should check it out. The food is delicious.
We will never make it with. What's that small little creature running around with?
Isn't that the thing that is usually with nose?
You little troublemaker. What are you up to now?
I'm quite sure he's mentioning Cal because Cal works here too.
Possible. Now let's pass it to... Oh wait, we can't pass it to Cal. Let's attack again. Swing, swing. Ooh, double damage, 89 and 79. That's
Wasn't too
quite a
bad.
lot.
By passing, you got the same effect though.
Yeah, but we also got ecstatic, meaning there's a higher chance of missing. Oof. Come on, go down.
Stop
Pass it
taking
to Omori.
damage. 166, nice.
Similar
bloop.
damage. Doo-doo. This was a picture of a real casino, by the way?
Gotta take a break from the slots.
Ribbit. My arms are starting to cramp up real bad. Aww. Poor guy. Is that a stingray on the left? Maybe don't go the way you need to...
Did he go through the wall?
No.
What are you doing here in breach of contract? Again?
What is Cal's contract exactly?
Probably not being in here. Wait, did you trip him?
No.
Next time let's try tripping, doesn't that make them sad?
I'm not sure what it does anymore. Hey, don't mess with gator attacks. He jumps hard.
Yeah. Also, if you want to quit here...
Cal is dead.
There's a save point up ahead. Can we also untoast Cal there? Because...
Hey,
Tifa
we
got a
were
Tifa.
like, it's gonna be fine. Sick of slots, but there's not much else to do around here. I should just go back to the city.
I'm sorry, but is she slot shaming?
Oh, it's soy sauce.
Wow, nothing from Tifa.
What?
Was she slot shaming?
Sorry, this kinda...
Bruh. It doesn't get funnier the more I have to repeat it, but thanks Tifa. Also, I'm sweating. It's warm.
It's getting really hot in here. That was a really good one. I regret not hearing it the first time.
As you should, because honestly, that was a highlight.
It absolutely was. That was a brilliant joke. It was really good.
Also, you are prime soy sauce material.
You're the soy sauce.
You even
You
have
were
the
the soy
same
sauce
face
before.
sometimes.
I mean, that is true, but you've been the soy sauce voice until now.
No, nuts! I lost again. I just know this machine is rigged.
Yes, it is.
I'd bet my left foot on it. Please heal first. Another ghost died of cringe.
Oh, no,
Mission
I'm stuck.
accomplished. Sending them on to the afterlife.
Where's the healing? Where's the healing? Oh, I'm stuck.
Outside with
No.
Marie.
Psycho said
save
there's one
point.
up ahead.
A save point doesn't necessarily mean a heal.
I guess that's true. If
I
we go
know.
through that elevator door, will there be a...
The elevator is going to be harder to reach than...
Just use the item for now. No, we're running back. Oh wait, but if I run back, we're fully... Everything respawns. Wow. No. I got it.
Omori? You suck at this. This is probably not a good time. But I really have to go to the bathroom.
Cal, just be in the
I love this.
elevator like every other normal person.
What? Please don't.
Every time I step into an elevator, it stinks of pee.
That's,
obviously
that's a city thing, unfortunately.
That's the city rule.
Yeah. I think another ghost was just allowed to move on, courtesy of Tifa. As I always say, when you gotta go, you gotta go. But I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you're in the water, let it go.
What if it floats?
No, where's the bathroom? Fuck it. Hey!
Run!
Hey!
Run, Tifa. Run.
Where to?
I don't know,
Where
but
to?
they cornered you. There you go. It's that easy.
Where's the bathroom?
Talk to the little guy.
Which little guy?
You. First of all, talk to.
Oh, here's the
Toilet's
bathroom.
right there.
Hey!
Hold on, Omori, this will just take a minute. Also, can we talk about the letter P being there? I see what you did there, Omori. Nah, much better.
Didn't we say space? So then we do need that P.
You noticed Cal didn't wash his hands.
Cal, you're no longer my favorite.
Also, does that make it a pee hole?
Yeah. It's quite witty.
I hate all of them. 4 keys left.
Right.
Look,
Where's
there's a
the
hole
ramen?
No, please
Did he
don't.
flush it? I mean, he literally just added the sauce.
For extra flavor in your ramen, Tifa suggests eating asparagus first.
Sorry.
I am disgusted with myself, I'm sorry. I prefer the cannibalism jokes, to be honest. To each their own, I get it.
Okay, because you're still roughly new, I'm going to explain the cannibalism
No,
thing
please
real
don't.
quick.
You don't need to. There's nothing you can do to make this better.
No, but it has like a history. Because I've once mentioned an interesting like Dutch
I
history
blame you for this,
fact
Psycho.
where I don't even remember the year, I need to look it up. Like in the 1700s, we had like a prime minister who was really shitty.
In the Netherlands.
In the Netherlands, that was really shitty at his job. The people rioted, short version by the way, the people rioted, killed him and his brother and decided to eat them. That's where the cannibalism comes from.
The Dutch people were so mad at their prime minister that they busted down his doors and ate him and his brother.
Yeah.
Yes. And ever since Tifa learned this and talked about it on stream, the C word is a topic that somehow keeps creeping into this. And
I thought it was fascinating because certain body parts that has survived, like the tongue and I believe part of his toe, I'm not sure it was a finger, is still in a museum in the Netherlands.
Tifa? Nobody asked.
Yeah, but now there's some history. Okay, back to OMORI.
Look, video games.
What are these two things?
I don't know, but check them out.
Oh,
a videotape labeled Basil. Do you want to pick it up? Yes.
Yes. Oh no! We could only pick one apparently.
It's fine. Watch it. Don't think I want to see this, but okay, that was unsettling.
A tiny bit. I'm guessing the other one was OMORI.
I'm pretty sure it would have been, yeah.
Are you gonna attack us?
Very good looking. Can you have Cal wash his hands, please? Thank you. Thank you, Tifa. This means something to me.
I'm amazed you could actually do that. Oh, I thought in the kitchen.
It sounded like all the cutlery and china we have in the kitchen just fell. But it wasn't our kitchen, it was too far away from it.
It was from outside.
You made Cal wash his hands. Good. Honestly. Good.
Good job.
Now, try to get through that door.
See, he can walk through. Oh, he doesn't walk
no,
through.
No, he doesn't, Tifa. The game doesn't cheat like that.
Hey, there it is.
No, we can also heal. Nice.
Let's talk to Mary first.
Isn't this a cool elevator? Smells kind of like perfume and smoke. I don't like that combo.
Better than pee.
Fair enough, yeah. Oh, hi Marie.
Hi, you too.
Let's see now. So if I got this straight, Aubrey is on the 5th floor.
Somehow expected we would go floor
I thought so too. Why isn't this working?
Maybe we still will.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. We need a cool keycard for this. They took mine away because I kept losing it. I swear they're disappearing on their own though. Let's try looking around other floors for one. There's gotta be a cool keycard around here somewhere.
Yes.
Raw seafood.
Blech.
I would not
feel like new. Well, this is the moment to save, I guess.
Now you got what you wanted. And one more for good measure.
EA, we're in 2023.
Yes. Good thing you pointed that out, as I took the screen away for everybody to be able to get that.
It's alright.
I keep hydrating.
Well, as you should.
I'm warm. You drink some more, I'm stealing her stuff now.
That's fine. I kind of like it with the window open.
I don't, I look
the
pink.
heat, well, fair.
I'm also looking pink because I'm warm, and pink is what I look like when I'm warm, but still.
It would have been nice if we had some wind, but there's not really...
I would have loved more air in here. Yes. Yes. I can't wait for it to be fall and winter again. When I can complain about being cold.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, but I can wear stuff. You know, if I'm cold, oh, we could wear our slankets again. Our schnaggies.
No, that's true.
I look forward to it. I look forward to winter already.
And then be warm again. Oh,
hello,
Meek
Stream. How are you doing?
Thank you so much for the raid.
Thank you for the follow.
Hey.
Static Z Edits. That's a cool name.
You
How are you all
came
doing?
at the right time because we just closed the game.
Yes. If you came here to watch us play OMORI with Jack and Tifa, by the way, first of all, thanks for that. That's really sweet. We just stopped for the night. I'm sorry.
Thank you so much for
thank you for the
raid,
bits. I'm here showing love from Mika's stream. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That is super sweet.
Yes. How are you guys? Warm.
I'm guessing you've also been playing OMORI. How was your stream? It's your first time here?
Yes. How was your stream? What did you do? I'm guessing you played OMORI. How are you enjoying the game? Tell us everything. And same for everybody else as well, of course. How are you all doing?
Basically what he said.
Yes. I'm a GTA 5 gamer. Okay. Are you enjoying it?
Do you like exclusively play? Do you also stream it? Or do you just mainly play it offline?
I've played through the story part of GTA 5 like 4 years ago or so. I enjoyed it. I played a little bit of the online mode like 4 or 5 years ago, I think. Like at that time, like GTA Online was already way bigger than it was at launch, and I felt overwhelmed.
Is it still?
Yes, it's still online. It still exists. It's been making tons of money. Tons.
I remember playing a GTA game. What was out like 10 years ago?
San Andreas. Oh wait, no. 10 years ago, GTA 5.
Oh, seriously?
Yes,
Is
it's been
GTA
that
5
long.
that old already?
I played GTA 5 on my fucking PlayStation 3. Yes. That's how old the game is. It's been on everything.
Somehow I thought that was way newer.
Play GTA 5 minute and I make videos on it. Nice, nice.
Oh,
Why
nice.
not?
Like tutorials or just
Playing the game.
playing the game?
Well,
Yeah.
just. That's also still work with. I hope you read the text on the highlight because it means you have to drink.
I'm joining you on that.
I would, but I'm out of water too. Nah, I'm good. Now that you drank some, I don't want it anymore. It's like an indirect kiss. Car edits. Also, you like customize the cars in the game. Like, I love the amount of options that they give you in the games, but there are so many options. GTA Online is one of the few games that I feel like is overwhelming to me with the amount of options. I think I would feel very different about it if I played from launch.
That's the appeal.
Yeah.
Why does she sound Dutch?
Because she is.
I am.
Yeah, I imported her to Germany 12 years ago.
Yeah,
11
I'm Dutch.
years ago.
He's German.
11 years ago.
Unfortunately, I can't get rid of my accent.
Oh, I make videos about the cars with music under it. Also not
nice.
bad. Sounds cool.
That sounds like fun.
Didn't they have some sort of controversy the other day because a bunch of cars that were in GTA Online have been put behind a paywall? Like, I want to say 200 of them? I remember seeing a couple of websites reporting on that.
I mean, that kind of makes sense. There isn't a game like that nowadays, I think, that doesn't put some cosmetics behind a paywall. Do you know how much money they earn with that?
It's not cosmetics. The cars have different stats. So it's not just that it looks different.
Oh,
it's that, I mean, maybe your favorite car is now behind the paywall. So unless you already have it, you would have to pay for it, I think. I don't play the game myself.
I guess on the bright side, in that case, you actually pay for something and not just cosmetics.
I mean, the game itself is free. Is it
Wait,
free? No, it's not free.
That game is not free.
It's included with GTA 5.
I was gonna say.
If you had them, the cars are gone. Okay, that sounds like bullshit to me.
Oh, you're also Dutch. Nice. Are you as well, Meek?
That sounds like I would be really annoyed about that if it was like my favorite car in the game. But
yeah, same.
yeah.
That doesn't sound...
But from what I read, it was not the most popular cars, right? I mean, it's gotta be somebody's favorite car because that's like big numbers, that's how it works.
If you're gonna take cars away, why wouldn't you pick some of the most used ones to get that extra money in?
I think because
out of a marketing point of view,
Rockstar / Take-Two are not quite on the Activision Blizzard / EA level yet. They're almost there, but
okay, fair.
Could send y'all one of my vids so y'all could react. We don't really do reactions. Sorry. It's not
but
fast.
You're welcome to post a link in chat.
Yes, go ahead. Please do. Can check it out later. But yeah, I mean, it's a money-making move, so yeah. Rockstar's way past 3 hours. It depends, I guess, on what business practices you're focused on. I feel like Blizzard Activision has a lot of things that make me really mad about them as a company. That makes me not want to support them. So
Don't know enough to say that, but I also don't really play anything of them, so technically I already don't support them.
yeah, fair enough. Unless GTA 6 is gonna be a masterpiece, that company doesn't get a cent from me. I have a feeling that it's gonna sell millions. Think of the amount of people that have played GTA 5. I mean, the game has been out for over 10 years.
When is GTA 6 coming then?
Probably,
has it even been announced yet?
No. It's leaked a while ago.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I didn't read
no
anything about it.
Other than we are working on something.
Oh, thank you for the link.
Thank you very much. Click that here. You can watch that later. GTA 6 is announced for next year and they're thinking it will be billions. I don't know. I mean, every single GTA has sold really well, haven't they? Specifically, GTA Online has made so much money that they kind of stopped doing new single-player focused games. Which, from a business perspective, I understand. You make money as a company. Yeah. Still gonna wait for reviews. Yeah, I mean, when I was like a teenager, the GTA games to me were like the thing. I played GTA 3 when it came out on PC, I bought Vice City when it came out, I loved the crap out of San Andreas. That still, to this day, is my favorite GTA.
It felt very new at the time.
Yeah. And like San Andreas like blew my mind with like you could go into buildings, you could own all of these businesses. There was just so much stuff to
steal everything.
Just blew my mind. And I feel like I think there's also still a really active like modding community for these older games. So like that's amazing.
It's a bit like Skyrim in that size, I would think.
Yeah, kind of similar at least. Then I remember buying GTA 4 on release because, oh my god, think of like GTA 3 to San Andreas, how much it changed and evolved and how big it got. Now imagine on the newer consoles how great it's gonna be.
And then it was...
And I hated the game. Like it looked nice and all that, and I liked the driving personally. A lot of people are salty about that. I feel like it was more realistic. But GTA 4 was such a bummer to me. It was so sad. I mean, realistic, yes, and it does kind of make sense that with all the stuff you do in these games, there is not really a happy end. But I don't know, it wasn't a reality check I felt I wanted when I played these games. So
yeah, that can turn out to be really disappointing.
5 was more lighthearted, I feel like. But still, like after 4, I liked 5, but I think I'll buy 6 when it's like 50% off on Steam or something in a couple of years. Yeah. The firefighter side quest until the end made me fireproof for some reason. That's how it works. If only it would work like that in real life, imagine.
Yeah, where can I find that side quest?
If you become a firefighter, IRL, you become fireproof. If that was the case, I would become a firefighter. Like, immediately. That would be so cool.
Even then, I don't think that would be for you. You probably wouldn't live through the side quest.
I would get into it and I would do my very best to ace it just so I can become fireproof. Yeah. Also, imagine how many firefighters there would be in the world. The world would be a safer place because people would do the same thing.
I mean, that is very true, but being a firefighter is a really ungrateful profession in the sense that 90% of it is not paid work.
That is true. In most countries, they are volunteers, which, if you ask me, is disgusting. These people risk their lives to save others. I feel they should be paid tremendous amounts of money for the work they do. Yeah, but...
I never actually read in why it's based on a voluntary network. At least in Germany, and I believe in the Netherlands as well, but I'm not 100% sure
Might be different in other countries, but over here, yeah, a lot of it is volunteer work, which... Yeah.
You only have like a small base, which is paid, and in this like smaller villages, you will be forced to do it.
Yeah, makes sense. It's gonna be in Vice City in Colombia or Aruba. I'm looking forward to the trailers and stuff. Maybe I'll play it when it comes out, but we'll see. Just steal a fire truck and put out fires, that's it. Please don't. Please do not try that.
That sounds easy enough.
Outside of the confines of a video game. Yeah. Don't play only GTA as it's not one of the best games out there and became boring. I feel like everything can get boring if you do it for like 10 years. Or even less.
If you do it too much in a row, you can definitely burn out on it. But I think that's with every game.
Yes.
Only a few things will never really... Like RuneScape.
I feel like there are some games, it depends on like what you like to play, but certain games you can just come back to after a while, like Tifa just mentioned. For her it's RuneScape, she can just play that whenever. For years on end, it never gets boring for her.
But even
I have a couple games like that too, but I don't think I could play them like non-stop for this long. I just come back to them occasionally.
That is fair. But even if you burn out on a game, if you take like a small break and then get back after a while.
Minecraft. Yeah, it's something that people love, and I mean,
I tried
every game that lives off of your own creativity and the things you want to be doing there, that just can go on indefinitely.
I tried Minecraft like 2 months ago, I think, for the very first time.
Really? 2 months ago? Where was I?
You were sitting next to me.
Was I?
Yeah.
I do not recall.
I
think that was last year.
That wasn't that long ago. It doesn't matter. In the recent past, I tried Minecraft. And it wasn't really for me. I'm not creative enough for that, I think.
There's also single player content in Minecraft.
I tried the single player thing because it was like this trial that you can...
Oh, true, you did play it. I remember that.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. I played Minecraft before it became a paid software. That's how long I've been on the internet.
I was like running around building some things and I'm like, okay, what next?
I was there when Minecraft was born. That makes me feel old. And wiser than I really am. Forza Horizon also good. I'm looking forward to the next one. Not Horizon, but the motorsport one. Should be out in October, I think.
Not for me.
However, it is time for Tifa to drag me and her own sweaty selves to bed.
That sounds like a plan.
Unless there's somebody for us to rate ourselves. Tifa, have a peek.
Let me have a look. We have Raziel online, who's playing...
I think he is
Resident Evil.
About to leave as well.
Is this his ending screen?
Yes. Okay. Yes, it is.
Then I suggest we're just gonna call it a night.
Yes. Knowing our luck, by the time we get to rate him, we don't even get to say goodbye anymore.
Yeah.
Yes. Tifa, press the button for us.
Pressing the button. But before I do, Mika, thank you, Meekstream. I'm not sure where I even get Mika from. Meekstream, thank you so much for the rate.
Yes.
Thank you everyone for joining from the raid, for hanging with us.
Thanks for the stream, thank you for being here.
Exactly, and pressing the button so that Jack can do the...
And now Tifa stole half of my words. Thank you everybody for hanging out with us. We'll be back tomorrow with more OMORI. See you then. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, thank you.